Do you have a spot for this one?
I wish that light wasn't.
Hello, Mama Taz.
Terrible.
Hi.
How you doing?
Tired, cold.
Tired, cold. You must have been logging today.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I got a spot.
So I'm not doing it till you go, so.
Good country living. Good to see you, good country. Good to see you, Brennan.
Goobs.
Who else we got? Kim Wilson. Happy New Year.
I'm behind on something. Something ain't. Oh, there it is. Hey, Kim.
The Aaron A. Lynch. Who's first comment? Aaron? Noise.
Hey, I'm doing good. It's cold and snowing and windy.
Old timer.
Old timer. There you go, old timer. There you go, buddy. That's your knife right there. Hope you like it. I'll get it shipped out Monday. You rock.
Johnny, do you when you make a sheath for a knife, do you ask the person if they wear it on their right hip or left hip?
I do.
Yeah. JK, saws are hot. Russ.
What's up, JK?
And do people have I don't know. Some people, I think some people have a preference.
They do.
Of the way it goes and for the hip they're going to wear it on.
They do.
And direction of direction of the snap.
The way the thumb flips it off?
Yeah. And like for brush and that kind of stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
J&K, good to see you. How are you doing, princess?
Normally for
Red.
I normally ask them if they're left or right-handed, but I normally put it like this for a right-handed person. So when they go to retrieve the knife, they could just use the flick of a finger, or if they request it so, I can put it the other way. They could still use their thumb to retrieve the knife. Either one they want to use.
Woodchuck man. Curly Bill.
If they're going deep into the woods, I would switch this around so this opening is back here. That way when you walk through the brush, a limb don't hang it and pull it out.
Yes.
You're correct.
Megan Hickey. Good to see you, Megan. And Josh.
Hello, Josh and Megan.
Oh, this is great. Josh and Megan are here early. Or maybe Megan's here early and Josh is still at work. Either way, we got him.
When's the last time you seen a pair of them with one of them on it?
Ooh, that's nice, Johnny.
It cuts copper.
Uh-oh. What happened? What happened, Megan? Guess what? You're moving to Washington. No way.
I just missed a comment from Easy Money.
Easy Money.
the
Easy
chick
money.
here.
Sorry. Easy money. What
Hello,
are
Jay.
the big pros of running square ground chain over round? Or are both good? I mainly do falling and bucking, so torn on what to use. I normally cut hardwood. It's hickory. Thank you
Thanks,
for the
Josh.
super chat, Josh and Megan.
Thank you. She finally learned what she said she was learning to knit.
I'm learning. The chick stick is here. Yeah, it's nice. There's lefties to have left-sided draw. Okay, easy money. As far as hardwood goes, are you cutting dead hardwood or are you cutting live hardwood? I believe there's a difference.
Big time.
I I would say that like a 50-degree square grind on the square jig, 50-degree is more durable, and I think it would work great in hardwood.
Hello, John Morse. It's good to see you, buddy.
John Morse made it.
Jamie's here.
Jim Bro.
Mr. Hudson.
Old timer, how are you, sir?
Oh, Zach.
Megan's becoming a knitter. Well, congratulations, Megan. Well, that's no fun. But now she'll have to show us the difference. I'm waiting for Sunday and putting out a video. Somebody's slinging hearts. I was so torn between round or square.
Run both.
Easy money, do you run chisel chain or do you run semi-chisel chain? Pretty Bill.
I run
Zach.
both. I run
John.
around. I run around round ground chain too, in dry wood, dry hardwood, especially if it's been on the ground. I go to a round file. But that's just my preference.
Shoot out random numbers while she's trying to keep count. Josh. Saws are hot. Sharp chain. I like
Yep.
semi-chisel chain.
Hey, if you got a big enough saw, it don't matter. Just go full comp.
Brennan, what were you? What did you cut that red oak with? And was it dead, or was it alive, or was it green, or was it dry?
Semi chisel's a good chain though. It's right in. I mean, it's durable. It
It
was
was
still
still
green.
green. And what were you running? Were you running square ground or round?
You know, it's amazing how they both work when they're real sharp.
Right. Easy
You
money.
know,
Easy money. Do you hand file, or do you strictly use a grinder? Because if you can hand file a saw and get it sharp enough to cut your wood, any kind of grinding or like going to like square grinding and stuff like that would be totally experimental in the wood that you're cutting, buddy. And with the saws that you have, it becomes an experiment. The entire thing for every different chainsaw that you have will, unless they're all exactly the same, which they're probably not, right? Learning what kind of sharpening a chainsaw likes it's all an experiment for you, for your style of cutting, for your saws, for what you expect out of a saw, for what you expect a saw to do, right? It's an experiment. And when you find it, you'll know. You will know for sure.
Yep.
Chisel chain. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so either way,
Yep.
square grind, working if you can hand file round or square and then you get a grinder, then it's experimental. And if you get a grinder that does both, perfect, right?
Yep.
Best of both worlds. Then you can just grind one round, grind one, and or hand file and then square grind to get your square ground chain. Cameron Hammer. When they're filed correctly, it's another world, right? What muffler are you going to put on the 400C Tasman? Straight shot or bark box? Good country, I don't know. I wanted to ask Aaron or anybody else here if anybody else here has tried a bark box on a 400. I've seen quite a few videos of people running the Egan straight shot, and I've only seen a few with the bark box. So I don't know which one I'm going to go with yet, buddy.
I think Brennan Cass has run one with a bark box, but I'm not going to confirm that. Them
Yeah,
boys,
easy money. Yeah, buddy.
them boys down there in Watauga, they run straight 4-inch with a butterfly.
Picked up another grinder.
Why?
Oregon grinder for $60. No, now it's no longer on Facebook. Oh, of course it's not for $60 and an Oregon
That's
grinder. Yeah,
deal.
that last 5 seconds.
Gone.
Full chisel here in the East Coast.
I'd
Square
drive 2 hours to get it.
it's on Hudson. TazMan, the theoretical experimental chain professor. I don't know about professor, buddy, but it is an experiment. It's always an experiment. It depends on what you're going to do with it too. I mean, if you have a saw that you don't really care to fall trees with, and you just want to use it for limbing or bucking or that kind of stuff, and not use it for falling, because I will tell you this: falling trees with a square ground chain is much nicer. So if you have a lot of trees to fall, square grind is a great way to go. It is, and the reason I say the 50 degree, like for the square jig, the 50 degree is more durable. You know what I mean? The 50 degree is like going from chisel chain to semi chisel chain. If you understand what I mean when I say that. A semi chisel chain is much more durable than a chisel chain. Okay? The semi chisel chain will stay the same sharpness for longer than in certain wood, in dirt wood, dirty wood. Hardwood's a different thing, because hardwood when it's dead is hard. Okay, it's hard. But when it's alive and standing, they will actually pull more dirt into, and fines and silt into the actual wood. Here, we don't so much have that problem because our trees don't need as much. They don't need as much water as a deciduous tree. With all those leaves, I know that conifers have a ton of needles, but they go dormant just like your hardwoods go dormant. But your trees seem to dig deeper for water and get more branched out, so they're going to pull more fines, more sand and silt and stuff into that actual wood, not just into the bark, but in the cambium layer, but into the wood. It will be ingrained in it.
I've seen sparks where there was no metal.
Run my 500i all the time. I think I do prefer square for falling, so I need a square jig. I would, if you do a lot of falling, square ground's hard to beat.
Megan thought a bark box was a dog box, like a dog mailbox.
Aaron, have you run a 400 with a bark box on it yet? Dual port muffler plate. Yeah, Cameron, I get you, buddy. And some white pine. Oh, you'll love that. You'll love square ground in that with square ground. White pine. Oh, yeah.
Especially if the rakers are right.
Sparkles like Coca-Cola. Evan.
Yeah, Josh, that's right. I've seen sparks with that metal in the wood too. In oak, locust, maple. Especially the butt log. There'll be a lot of, you'll see sparks, especially in the evening time.
Right?
Yep. And that's the sand in it.
Good country. Ever check out RD Performance saws for a muffler? Are they the ones that make all the dual port ones? The round pipes coming right out of that front plate? Good country.
Hello, Evan.
Pin oak with no metal this week. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's what, and that's what it's from. It's pulling. I mean, because just imagine like Johnny down there close to you, where all that flooding happened and all that kind of stuff, and everything got unsettled. You know what I mean? And the trees that are still standing. Just imagine the water that they're taking in. It's mud, right?
Yep. They don't need chainsaws anymore. They need chains.
Yeah.
Ask Josh. They're going through chains faster than Grant took Richmond.
Well, I'll bet that all that
Yep.
mud and stuff is just pounded into that wood.
Yep. It kills the chain. Few minutes, done. And there's not a whole lot of professional tree fellers around there, if you know what I mean.
You guys look cold. I'm not. I ain't cold.
I'm freezing.
Johnny's cold. Mama Taz is cold.
It's cold here.
I've never heard it explained like that before, but it makes so much sense. Well, I'm glad it makes sense, Hicks, because it does. It's really weird how many fines and stuff get up in that wood itself.
And the bigger and the older the tree, the more time it's had to pull all that in it.
Yep.
Yep. Not so much in the younger trees, but the older ones are full of it.
Think about all the minerals going up in that wood and stuff, right? And
yep.
Like, what do you think gives your guys' awesome hardwood such beautiful grain?
Oh yeah, it's the minerals in the water,
right?
Yep. That's why maple spalts so well.
And people like down in Louisiana and down in those places, where they dig those trees out of the rivers and stuff and up out of that mud and all that stuff. That wood's gorgeous.
That's what all that gray is in that maple. That's spalting. That's from minerals.
Right.
That's exactly what that's from. Normally, maple is more of a clean, clear colored wood, slightly yellow, sometimes white,
Right.
pillowy, But when it gets like that, yeah, it's got a lot of minerals in it. Rain.
More Kenny than it is here. We had 30, and you got me at 34.
We have
Gregory Odom. No way, buddy. How are you? Happy New Year. Wow. Gregory Odom.
Where have you been?
No kidding, buddy. Where have you been?
Oh, Greg.
Topic of controversy. Nice try, topic. Big for Cowboys. Happy New Year, topic. 50 those big trees pull so many nutrients and water from the ground. I just never thought about the fact of how it would want to change versus other trees, but it makes perfect sense. Good brother, long time. Work. Good to
Is
see.
cottonwood like sycamore? Loves the water.
Oh yeah,
Find them on the riverbanks.
cottonwood and
Yeah,
like
they,
aspen.
they make great bulldozer mats because they don't rot.
Oh, Evan is at -8 Fahrenheit.
Woo.
4266 XP, not running. I think it needs a new coil pack. Nice, easy money. Larry. A lot of that wood is cypress pulled out of the bayou here in Louisiana. Beautiful wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the stuff. I remember watching Axemen. I remember watching the and seeing the wood that they pulled up out of there, and like Shelby Stanga, and then he would send it off, and then he would go visit the guy on the mill every once in a while and look at that wood. Oh my goodness sakes!
Beautiful. Old sinker cypress.
Yeah, sinker cypress, buddy.
Ain't cheap either.
Yeah, Vikings getting some snow.
It's been snowing here for a couple hours.
Unsolicited sediments turns back to a solid after it dries. Check out photos of liquefaction.
What is everyone's favorite wood? Tree.
Buried, stuck in a hard clay. Yeah, Billy.
Megan, that's not, I don't know if I can answer that.
Favorite wood.
Wow. Now that I've been out west, I'm torn. I'm torn.
If it's got pitch in it, I love it.
Oh.
Cedar or Doug fir?
Doug fir.
JK likes white oak.
Yeah, JK, you can't go wrong with that pick, buddy.
Viking likes maple and oak. I'm gonna have to go with hickory. Just saying, right, Hicks? Yeah, I would have to say that that's the hickory's my favorite hardwood.
I've seen $10,000 pieces of furniture made out of pallets. So,
you can not only can you make an axe handle, but you could also take that same axe handle if it broke and put it in your smoker and make some amazing smoke for your meat, right?
or cut it down and make a hatchet handle or a hammer handle, smoked meat.
White oak, yeah, big white oak barrels. Yeah, whiskey barrels
Mm-hmm.
being
And it's
used for,
hard
I
to beat
suppose.
walnut too. I love walnut and pecan.
Curly Bill. Oh, goodness sakes. I think you and Shelby might have something in common. Turtle soup. Old piss Willie. Pocket knife and a pistol.
Oh me, oh my.
Great cutting as well, for sure. So,
Mm-hmm.
we've been on for 25 minutes. And has anybody said anything yet?
Nope.
Yeah,
Haven't.
Brendan, I'm watching that little series they got going on. I'm loving it.
The Last Woodsman. Never heard about it. Is it what channel is it on?
Discovery or history.
Discovery or History?
Yeah. It's pretty good, man. You should watch it, Johnny. Big
What'd you
West
think?
Coast Canada.
What'd you think of that old saw I sent you? That
That's cool.
reciprocator.
That's cool.
That's old school.
Purple Heartwood is nice too. Wow. Got to be specific on what it's for. JK likes beech for firewood. Billy's white oak. What we supposed to be saying here,
Oh,
guys, man?
for firewood?
Great show to watch. Yeah, buddy.
For firewood, I'd have to pick locust.
The day will come. One day that wood will be you boys' favorite wood too. Johnny, I tried to cut a piece of zebra wood you gave me for a knife handle. It stops my bandsaw in place.
Buddy. Ask John Hudson about that.
No, if you sanded it all off there, if you sanded most of that stuff out of there, oh man, that'd be awesome. Watco smoked. Can't forget Madrone.
Yeah, Madrone.
A lot of old barns in PA are chestnut.
Pecan. Can't forget about pecan.
Bitch, when he was trying to cut it, I had to mute the TV and laugh. Oh, Megan. Low ash, less cleanup. Saws are hot. Tamarack, burnt hot. Oh, man.
Hotter than Osage orange.
Western cedar. Western red cedar. Cameron likes cedar. Yeah, buddy.
Man, see, I'm torn. What are we using it for? Fires? Like a fireplace? Or just in general? Aesthetics? Durability? See, there's so many variables. Maybe this is not the and I can't give an answer on my favorite. I have no favorite. I got too many favorites. I love Doug fir. I like walnut, maple, red oak, white oak, hickory, shellbark hickory, pecan, chestnut. Too many to choose from. It all depends. You do got to be specific, right? Yeah, I mean it's crazy. Man, there's just so many. Ash, great wood. Yeah. Alder. Man, there's just so many. Yellow cedar, yellow birch, poplar. Wood is good. That's right, Russ.
What do you want in the tree?
Mama Taz, fill us in what we missing. Hey, how's good country doing? Hello, Mama.
What up?
Y'all got a big
That's all
snowstorm?
bring back one little baby piece of wood. Loser.
Stoke that fire, man. Stoke it.
Pocket knife and a pistol.
Good Country and Billy are want to know what you're missing.
Cocobolo. Man, now you're getting into some expensive woods now. Well, you could name some Epee, Paddock, uh, Purple Heart's beautiful. I guess the all around, you've got apple, peach. There's apple trees right here in Cana this big around. Apple. Yeah, they're huge. Uh, Man, now if you give me a top 5, that'd be cool.
William Klein. Good to see you, William.
Pat snuck in too.
Pat.
Hello,
Just
Pat.
chill, going to be good week to go gather wood in the bush. Ooh, good country's getting after it. I love it.
Yeah, Pat.
So somebody was asking what they're missing?
You got to watch breathing some of that wood dust. Bad news.
Doesn't have smell like red live or pin oak.
I've still never seen a plywood tree. I have, but it's a combination.
Oh,
See, Billy's getting pissed.
Tess, Mom, Billy, you, buddy, of all people, not noticing is really surprising to me, buddy. Are you okay?
Right?
Are you okay, Billy? For real? Are you okay? Where's 902? Billy. A lot of my crochet hooks are made of Paduk, Coca-Cola, and rosewood. So pretty. Rosewood.
Oh, that's beautiful wood. Yeah,
Ponderosa
Curly.
pine.
I had a big brush fire going, Taz, and I didn't know it, but it was wrapped up in poison oak and all that smoke. I had to go get a shot, 2 shots, because the smoke carried that poison oak into my eyes, my nose.
Oh my dude.
Yeah, it got in my lungs. Yeah, you got to watch what you burn. It'll get you. You don't have to touch it. Select hardwood stock. No
Who?
clue.
Johnny.
Hey, Aaron, is that one of those salt and pepper stocks laminated? Those are beautiful.
Hopefully I will be able to turn some stuff. Oh, right on, Pat. It's fine. I can
Old friend.
with
My
it. Fine.
Ooh.
I made a hickory 22 stock for my brother-in-law. Nice.
Heck
Black
yeah.
cherry. Black cherry sawdust smells good, someone says. Select hardwood stock. No clue.
Josh and Megan, I just want to thank you for the wood donation you did on your way back home from out here in the mountains. I'm putting it to good use. I really am.
Poison oak on the pool table is all bad. Billy, did you figure it out?
It's probably driving him nuts.
I think Billy figured it out. Kevin Maxim, good to see you, buddy.
39. Wow, Pat.
Great to see you, Kevin. Sorry about the 4 a.m. thing on the reminder. I got a lot going on, you know. I got a lot going on.
Hello, Kevin. Hope you're doing well.
This is a successful test today so far on one thing. Now, I'm not saying that 10 more can't pop up, but one of them we've confirmed. Billy. Good
to see you, Kevin. Hope you're doing well.
Blanks for Tom Joyner this week. They'll be shipped this coming week. Oh, awesome, Josh. I appreciate that, buddy. A lot.
Man, you don't know how bad I want to hold something up in front of this camera, but I'm not going to do it.
No good test, Russ.
I can't do it. Not without permission.
Gregory Odom. Good seeing you, Tasman. Got to get back at it. Rented an excavator for the weekend. Get back at it. Love you all. Right on, Gregory Odom. So great to see you, buddy. So great. We love you, man. Hope you and the family are doing good, man.
Crabapple. Yeah, Cameron.
Hard as iron.
There's trees out there that you really don't pay much attention to, like the sweet gums, the black gum. I mean, those woods, the good Lord did not intend that stuff to be split by a human being, especially after it dries. It's crazy.
Where did Billy go? Billy, I'm here just waiting. Billy,
I can't.
wait, you're waiting for somebody else to figure it out, Billy? What?
That's what he just said.
I have not figured. Are you kidding me?
Read your damn comments.
Are you kidding me, Billy?
902 would notice right off the bat.
Billy, look above me.
Ooh, yeah.
Mulberry is nice, Aaron says.
Anybody ever cut any sassafras? I wonder how it splits. I know we make sassafras tea out of the root, but I've never tried cutting the wood. My grandpa always frowned about cutting them down. He left them standing. Medicinal purposes, medicine.
That's like the U wood here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cameron, I know all about Devil's Club. Josh Kinslow, made tea myself.
We have
a little bit.
We have a little bit, Josh. A little bit of gopher wood.
So could not a whole lot, Johnny. I think sassafras pretty easy.
Okay. Aaron would know. There's sassafras all over in West Virginia mountains.
Farmer friend of mine told his wife to bring lunch out to the big tree in the middle of the field. Noon, she was at the tree with lunch. Well, the next day, they were both covered with poison oak.
You don't have that kind of stuff out there, do you?
There is some poison ivy around.
Okay.
But it's further south.
Noah's Ark was made out of gopher wood. Yes, it was.
Saws has a sassafras on the ground right now.
Oh, really?
Noah's Ark was gopher wood.
That cambium layer makes a good tea.
Meant to be turned in a lathe. Right, Pat? Andrew Scott.
Sneaking in.
Thanks, Andrew Scott.
Snuck in.
Snuck in there. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. It's good to see you.
He done snuck on in.
Anyone ever work with black thorn? Usually used in Irish fighting sticks. It's black thorn or black hawthorn? Is it black hawthorn? Black hawthorn's gnarly, man. It's got spikes like that long. That stuff will tear you up if you fall in it.
Is that the tree with the spikes that grows out of the main trunk and then all over all the limbs?
Yeah, there's spikes everywhere on it.
I seen one. I thought about how to climb it, and then I changed my mind.
Yeah, no. Through the back door he arrives.
Sassafras tea.
Anybody ever seen a creosote pine?
Good for tire tops. Oh, yeah. Honey locust. Honey locust is the one you're thinking about, Johnny.
Yeah, honey locust.
Spikes up the stump and everything. That's an actual tree. Black hawthorn is more like a, I don't know. It's like a tree, but it's like an apple tree out of control. And when you see them, they're never trimmed because nobody wants to touch it and mess with it. So it just grows into this great big thorn, this ball, just a big giant ball of thorns is all it is. Ain't good for nothing. Nothing will even hide in there. Maybe a caterpillar or something might hide in there, but nothing with thin hide's gonna.
I wonder if birds get in it.
Yeah. I've seen quail in them, covey up in them.
What is Devil's Club, Cameron?
It's got a leaf about this big. A big leaf, and it's got spines, little tiny spines, like stickers all the way up the stem, all the way out the stem. They're nasty. I just went back to the last live. Don't see no difference, man. Are you kidding me? You don't see nothing different?
What has he been bitching about for the past 2 live feeds?
Billy, can you read this word right here on your end? Can you read that? Bradford pears, a bugger to split as well.
We got Bradford pears here, but they're mostly yard trees. Real brittle.
Old timer. Yes, it's the right way around. Yeah, right? The last video wasn't. This one is. Right? This is a test. I'm using an iPhone. I'm using an iPhone to see if it's correct. And it seems to be correct because if it was wrong, there'd be 15 people tell me it's wrong.
You're backwards.
Yeah.
You're backwards.
No, I didn't fix it, Andrew. It's an Android to YouTube, YouTube to Android thing.
iPhone.
Right? But with running on my account, my YouTube account on this here iPhone, using the hotspot on my Android. Here we are. The correct view for my viewers.
What a sacrifice you've made, sir.
It's Abby's old phone.
Yeah, Abby's old iPhone.
He still has his piece of shit.
Cause it'll work good for editing. I still use it. It'll be my main phone. But until they get it fixed, this is the phone I'll use on live feeds.
I guess I'm gonna have to break the clicker back out. What a potty.
Good Country was right way around last live. It was? No.
No, I don't think so.
Abby is our hero. That's right, John.
Last live you fixed that. No. Okay. What I did last time is I turned the camera around because when I was using my selfie camera, remember? When I was using my selfie camera, it was backwards to you, the viewer. Okay? So I flipped my phone around and used my regular cameras.
What do?
Okay? But this time I'm using the selfie camera on a live on an iPhone, and it's proper. The very beginning, I mean the very beginning of the last live was backwards.
He said the words were right way after you flipped it. Yeah.
Yep. Proper. Yeah, Russ.
You just made one?
Thank you.
I like the proper use of the word proper. Since when are we proper? I just turned backwards and watched it in the mirror. You know what, old timer? If this didn't fix it, I was gonna buy a big giant mirror. I was gonna buy a big giant mirror, and I was gonna set the phone over there and the mirror over there, and oh yeah, I was gonna mess with everybody. Which is which? Lodgepole pine here. Finished up my first sand my blade. Sandmy or samurai? Are we dealing with autocorrect here?
No, he's right. Sandmy.
Yeah, Billy. Yep. The selfie mode went mirrored for you. It's mirrored right now for me. When I look right here at this camera, it's mirrored for me. But you, as the consumer, and you, as the viewer, don't need to see that, right? You don't want to look and see what I would look like in a mirror. That doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. So anyway, yeah, so it's we narrowed it down that iPhone to iPhone, on the iPhone it works, right? Just like this. But on the Android it's still backwards. So I got a hold of YouTube and they said that's not our problem. That's not something that we can that's not in our scope, they said, to be able to fix it. So I don't really know. I don't really know. Somehow it's Android to YouTube, YouTube to Android. That's as far as I can narrow it down. Because my phone updated on December 6th. Remember? My phone updated on December 6th, and that was the first time it went stupid backwards. So it's got to be YouTube, but Android went beyond YouTube or still hasn't caught up to YouTube. I don't know. These issues with that situation are bugging me. Did it flip with the update? Android, we're trying to fix the problem. I've seen a few videos do this, right? Yeah. Oh, look at Bellhopper.
Yeah, he was back.
What kind of phones Bellhopper got?
Samsung.
So it's Android.
Yep.
Yeah, he's backwards. Go watch his live on Saturday tomorrow. Unless
Yep.
and we'll know if they fixed it, because if he's back to being the correct direction to the viewer, then maybe they fixed it.
Rooster's doing good, Megan and Josh. He's doing real good.
Good country. Would never buy an iPhone. Daniel Atkins. Good to see you, Daniel Atkins.
Oh, Daniel.
It's never YouTube's problem. Right, Josh? JK what?
JK asked where his girls were.
Abby's at work. Charlie's
running
amok around town. Bailey just headed out about an hour, almost 2 hours, about an hour and a half ago, I guess. Back to college.
Did you? You got to read this, Kenny. Pat. So if you use an iPhone in the live stream while dropping a tree, does it stand back up? I don't know, Pat.
Updates just give us more bugs, right? I don't get it. I don't know what they tried to fix, or I don't understand it. Just so everyone knows, I'm already backwards. I make firewood and rebuild these rotary engine things. You're just right, Daniel. You're just right, buddy. Ain't nothing backwards about that.
Big Cindy. Hello, Cindy.
Yeah. JK, they are busy. Wants to learn. Bailey wants to learn to crochet.
You mean knit?
So.
She wants to learn how to sew, but she also wants to learn how to crochet.
You mean knit?
No. Crochet.
So.
Just if it's an apple tree. Oh, yeah. Haha, Brandon. Mom. Trying to. Yeah. Doing great, J&K. How are you guys? Never rebuilt a conventional piston engine. That's cool, Daniel. That's awesome that you work on them rotary engines. Tree with a Sears 647-gram gear drive chainsaw. It runs backwards, and the log was complete when I finished. Yeah.
Teach me how to do what?
So
I ain't got the patience for that.
I'm glad you guys are doing good, J&K.
So, Kenny, what happens when a button flies off? Who sews it back on?
You just buy a new coat.
Fishing line. Braided fishing line. Spider wire, buddy.
Nice.
Spider wire.
Got Jamie's box shipped out today.
Oh, awesome.
Sad, buddy. Sad.
Would help your patience out a lot.
No, it wouldn't.
I bet the rotary engines give you the runaround.
Not even funny.
Josh's case, he'll use alien tape. Alien tape, yeah, fixes everything.
The hell is alien tape?
Yeah, what's alien tape? Silver duct tape? What's alien tape? Come on.
Click. That's right.
I swapped a rotary engine into a 1982 Mazda 626 rear-wheel drive with a sleeper, and a monster it was when the turbo kicked in.
Wow.
Oh, it's going to send us a roll of alien tape.
It's probably just duct tape.
No, he's probably got some secret tape.
Make
Don't ask. Alien tape works. OMG, he tries to hang everything. But
what the hell? It has to be just duct tape.
come on, man. Can you imagine being a fly on the wall in their house? Just nonstop. Double-sided tape. You can rinse and reuse Walmart special. What? Wow.
No.
Duct tape fixes everything, and if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Small woodlot, I bet. I had a rotary engine and Mazda pickup with a supercharger on it. What a blast.
Now, I think I've seen the commercial for that tape.
I promise
that was
it's
like a
not duct
long
tape.
time ago.
We used to have double-sided electrical tape.
Old timer asked question.
Old timer, go to my website, not Tazland. Go to the website and scroll, and you'll see it, and you'll see the information of the email address to get a hold of. And yeah, the information is there and who to get a hold of.
Doing good, JK. Hope you guys are. West
Ooh,
Virginia.
Daniel Atkins, Brennan, you ready to cut on Sunday? The best line from the Red Green Show. Oh, little nitrous. I'm ready.
Ooh.
Brennan's got a brand new 32-inch lightweight bar for his big bad 661.
That thing's
Should have gotten a hat with the 585. Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, you should have, Josh.
Bailey said roads were or anything. Must not have been.
Just stopped to get some food.
I don't care what anybody says. That 585 is one of the best Huskies I ever seen and ran.
Yeah.
That salt rocks.
Called duct tape, 100-mile-an-hour tape. Yeah. It also fixes everything. Every pair of boots I've ever owned have been repaired at least once with duct tape.
I've got a roll of the green military duct tape. That stuff is amazing.
4-cylinder bolts away from having the 281 XP up and running. Ordered some, and they were wrong. They're wrong size. Oh, buddy.
Aaron, because you have to ask for it. That's what I do.
What?
Ask for a steel hat when you buy a damn chainsaw.
That's crazy. Man buys 3 new saws and can't get a new hat. That's just
one dang hat. They're cheap, man. Yank Doodle. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. How are you? Who did? Billy.
What model of Android?
Galaxy S23 Plus. How are you, Yank Doodle? That's awesome. We had Gregory Odom sneak in here. Now we got Yank Doodle. The man. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I love Yank Doodle.
Well, maybe I'm just special then, Aaron.
Exit the side of a rotary engine. Oh. You get it on the 4th saw, Daniel says to Aaron.
That's not, Josh.
Small gift for Bailey. We will mail it to you if you could send it to her at school. Oh, absolutely, buddy. Absolutely.
He does visit once in a while.
Yank Doodle. Man. You people are awesome. Oh, you're special, all right.
Kenny, can we get an update from Old Timer about his granddaughter? How's the granddaughter, Pappy? Hope she's doing well.
You got a steel hatchet when you bought your 500? I had to ask, and it was like pulling teeth to get it. I guess I could buy another saw. Actually, the steel hat Johnny has, I got when I bought the 661. Needless to say, I played a little too hard in the car. What?
JK.
JK. Thank you, JK. Appreciate that, buddy.
Kenny, didn't I give you a vintage steel hat from like old school steel hat?
Yeah. Sorry, I missed the comments.
I thought I did. I thought I'd give you that old steel hat. That really nice one.
Thank you, Daniel Atkins.
Yes,
See you all
thank you.
next week. See you Sunday, Brennan. Have a great weekend, buddy.
You rock, buddy. Thank you, Josh.
Good country's taking off too. Tasmaniacs going to jet. Thanks for always for the fun live. Take care. I'll catch you on the flip. Thank you, good country. Appreciate you, brother. Yank Doodle. Yeah, it's been too long. I don't get on as much as I would like to. Well, you're busy, buddy. You still logging, man? DIY specialist. Did you know you can
go down so they can
change
fix those and
metal on a skill saw? Yeah. DIY specialist. Absolutely. Take them old blades and I don't ever throw a blade away unless it's broke or cracked or whatever, because then you can just turn it backwards, cut metal. Absolutely.
That's good news, Pappy. That's good
Old
news.
time. Home waiting for swelling in her face to go down. They can fix her nose and her spleen is slowly healing. Thanks. Oh, good to hear that, old timer. We're pulling for her, buddy. Remember the steel hats that had embroidered animals on them? Who won one of the Neotech saws at Tazapalooza? Carl Offerdahl. More in the trees, last few years, climbing and right on. That's great to hear, Yank, that you're climbing and stuff too, buddy. That's awesome. Old iron. Haven't seen old iron in a while. Had the track because it was so dirty. I'll never forgive her for that. I wouldn't either, old iron.
It'd take me years to speak to her over that one. Hello, Billy.
Video front-facing camera. Is there a gear when you are in the app, like a settings?
We already tried it all.
Yeah.
Right, Josh.
Yeah, Billy. Now, are you talking about when I'm live, or when I'm normal video? Either way, I've tried it. I have tried it.
Goobs, that boil a lot better.
When I'm live, it doesn't give me an option to do anything.
No.
Okay. And it doesn't do any good to switch it to the whatever it says, put out image as it's whatever, and instead of flipping or whatever. It doesn't matter. When I go live, it doesn't matter what my actual camera on my phone is set at. It don't matter. It still goes backwards. Still hats gives them away. He prefers the ones from your friend Jim for himself, just a better quality hat. That's right. Old Timer has a $3.95. Yes, he does. Gotta go, friends. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us, Pat. Have a great weekend, buddy. I hope you had a great New Year.
See you, Pat. Thank you.
Great grandson just got them. Just found out Waylon has to get tubes in his ears.
YouTube has changed something.
My mom thinks I'm funny. I'll show myself out. Change something. When trying to read or scroll up, takes you right to the next video.
Yeah.
Marty Ryder, good to see you, buddy.
Well, I still can't comment on some shorts.
If the horizontal flip feature doesn't work, then it's a software problem. No, all that does is switch cameras. The horizontal vertical flip, all that does is change it from this to this in the orientation, and then the little one circle, half circle goes this way and the other half circle goes this way, right? Like this. Anyway, that all that does is flip you around to the other camera. It doesn't change the way that the viewer sees words. The viewer should never see words backwards, in my opinion. They should. This is my best explanation of what is going on here. I put this out there because I want you guys and gals to be able to see what you would see if you walked through my yard and walked to the saw shack and swung that door open. That's what you, in my opinion, that's what you, the viewer, should see on these live feeds. And that's what you, the viewer, should see when I'm making videos out in the woods. Right?
Correct.
It just doesn't make any sense of why it would change that. Comments I get on my shorts is how white my legs are. How shorts always zoom in as well. There's some video editor apps you have to pay for if you're filming a lot that help. Pixel is a pro with all that stuff. Yep. That's what we see, Taz. Yes. But some of the last live feeds, that's not what you saw. You saw what I would look like in a mirror.
You know how those mirrors make you look older.
Andrew, how is the puppy?
Agreed. What kind of axe was you holding up earlier?
Oh, I can't show you that. I can show you.
You know, to tease a man like that could be like detrimental. That's sick. Look at that handle. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the grain. That's sick. Hold that handle up there one more time. The palm swell part of it. That head. Look at that. It looks like Looks like the front end on an old Hudson Hornet. How's it feel in the hand?
It's awesome.
What kind of head you got there, Pappy? Is that a Rockaway?
Plum, Rockaway.
Ooh, spotted it right off. 4 pound?
Yeah. Dandenong song. Yeah, Megan. Puppy is doing really good. Kids are loving him up. Peeing and pooping all throughout the house. Oh, no. I get 2 puppies. 2 puppies on February 1st. Oh, Hicks is going all in. Not that arrow button in the settings. There should be a flip feature in the 23. There isn't in my 23. You guys, the 27 folks that are here right now, get a sneak peek at this now. Yes, it is. 30-inch handle. Hickory.
Have you tested it yet?
No, sir.
It's killing you, ain't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks, JK. You in good hands with Johnny.
Josh,
Appreciate you, JK. Good to see you, buddy.
I'll get in touch soon, Josh. Bless you, my friend. I haven't seen Phoenix this evening. I hope he's doing well. Look at that. What kind of wedge is that, Kenny?
I don't know what the wood is, but he's got a metal one pounded in there too.
And it's tapered like the wedge. Got a round, yeah. Oh yeah.
Shade tree. Kevin Duff.
You talk about something to keep it scabbard behind the seat of the truck.
Hey everybody, we had a little snow and now it's very windy. More snow Sunday. 10 to 15 pounds.
That is a Tom Joyner beauty right there.
Anyone have a 5-pound wedge banger?
Yeah. How many you want?
Madsen's has them.
Yep.
That's a dandy plum.
That's sick, buddy.
And it's a visible stamp plum. 1920s, Tom says.
Wow.
This will be the next one. You think? Next one?
I got to take a shot at that, buddy. I'd be an idiot not to. I'm sorry. My wife's just going to have to give me my allowance.
30-inch. And it's possible that it's another natural flick. Plum flicka, I'm thinking.
You can't just go buy one of them anywhere.
Thursday in the Pines. I gave one to Hopper and one to Muffler, Goobs. You can date plum by the shape of circle or square around the plum.
So what's a double circle? What's the age on that?
This is like rectangular, squarish.
Sparky.
What did Andrew say?
I can't do any more axe wrap.
That's what he said. What do you got there?
That's good to hear you're still using that axe, J&K. Joking, of course, Andrew Scott.
Heck yeah, buddy. I'm glad it's holding up for you.
So what does that mean? Well, how come I haven't done this forever? It's minus 10 Celsius, gale force winds, people walking around in shorts. Old Timer says he's got a 5-pounder.
At the present moment, I don't have any 5-pounders that are available. If I did, Goobs, I'd send you one.
Should we start it next week or wait a week?
No, start it next week.
That double bit swings nice, Johnny. That one that you put together, buddy. Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one his daughter helped work on. Oh, yeah. I don't think he would trade that axe for anything, buddy. Not after his daughter helped haft it.
How much would it cost?
Andrew, I'll trade you another axe for that one.
Where am I at with the draw knife, buddy?
How much are you cut? How much? Okay, Johnny, where am I at with the draw knife, buddy? Well, I've got it ground. I've got it heat treated. I just have to finish the handle work on it, buddy. And then it will be done.
Old Timer, you got a 5-pounder?
I know, buddy. I don't have a 5-pounder, Goobs. But I tell you what, if you wanted a wedge banger, you could go to Whiskey River, buy a 5-pound council with a straight handle, the 28-inch for under $100, and then get the handle of your choice and marry them together and make a fine wedge banger. Look at that.
I think Madsen's probably has those 5-pounders, those 5-pound councils, Brennan.
Oh, do they?
I'm pretty sure they do.
I tell you what, Brendan, it's hard to beat one of them right there for a wedge banger.
Kevin Duff, it's a dandy.
You dang right. Ask Goats about his 5-pound council for splitting. Oh, I love that handle. I love the top. It looks like the top of a horse's hoof. The top of it. The top part of the handle. Yeah. I love that kick in it right there.
And then when you look at that side, how smooth it is, what's that look like, Johnny?
Right? I could take a Dremel tool and some files and cut one right in it.
Moccasin. It's a beauty.
Beautiful. Here's a 5-pound council, Brendan, with phantom bevels in it.
Oh, Hudson's got a 16-pound post maul, Brennan. It's a big feller. He can swing it. Snakehead, yeah, buddy. The deer hoof palm swell. It's amazing.
It's crazy, Hicks.
Feels so nice.
His finish, his fit and finish, I'm going to tell you. The man does phenomenal work. Crazy. You know that red oak handle that I did, I Adirondack style, it's really holding up well.
Fixed the handle in our double bit Kelly axe. It is. It is, Andrew.
Well, Brendan, you might have to buy tickets for the extra.
There's going to be some tickets bought for that one. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, y'all better bring your A game. I love that axe. I love the man that made it too. Guy.
Curly Bill, you have a 16-pound maul and didn't tell me, John? Hicks, definitely next week, he says.
But you're right, buddy. That thing's we got to get going. Oh yeah. Don't run it too long. We don't want too many,
Big bowl of chili and the treadmill was a poor decision. Oh, goodness sakes. Uncle Bill, I didn't want you to all the ladies. Great to see you, Hudson.
big bowl of chili in the treadmill.
Who's on all the world? Oh, I understand. I understand that, Brandon. I get it, buddy. I get it. Brandon wants a custom axe, 5-pounder, Johnny. How much?
Uh,
Probably pretty busy right now, dude.
wedge bang, wedge banger, Brennan.
Sparky. You read Sparky's?
I love how we all know what axes and saws we have. Can't remember my kids' names half the time, but I can tell you all TazMan saws. Oh, Andrew. Oh, man. I appreciate that, Andrew. You rock, man.
Phantom bevels. Yeah, them phantom bevels are nice.
Keeps me spry, Hicks. Phantom bevels. Yeah, buddy. Yank
Wedge.
Doodle. God.
So, Goobs, you want a straight handle?
Been shot in the knees and shows here, Idaho. Wedge banger, splitter.
Go back and well, that was a 32-inch straight handle. I did goats. Uh, you want a short handle, and I'd almost say just get you the one from Whiskey River with a 28-inch handle and call it a day. It's phenomenal. Uh, but if you want phantom bevels in it, I mean, you can send it to me and I'll cut phantom bevels in it. It's up to you, buddy. You want me to make you a handle? I can go that route. I tell you what, you get back in touch with me on WhatsApp, Brandon. We'll talk. How's that? We'll do what you want, buddy. I'll
Hicks,
help.
Andrew, that's what makes it so special here, no doubt. Oh, you guys are awesome. JK,
28.
on
We can
your,
make whatever.
how much on your draw shave knife?
My drawing 45 plus shipping, whatever the shipping is. Usually, if I can get it in a flat rate bag or box, it's $10 and change for shipping.
Marty Rudder, have to run prayers for all those in the path of the storm in the next couple of days. No kidding. Thank you for that, Marty Rudder. Appreciate you, man. Everybody stay safe in the storms that are coming towards everybody.
We're supposed to get a dude here. Yeah, Goobs, just hook up with me after the live feed and we'll talk. We'll get you a wedge banger. You keep showing me that axe, you're going to start that raffle tonight. Yeah, them draw knives, I'm going to tell you, they're really going to take off when people start using them. The 6-inch length is what really does it. It's amazing what you do.
902, good to see you, buddy.
I went and bought a 10-inch from the store, a hardware store. Cheapest one I could get was $87 for a draw knife. And that was a straight. I'm still working on the curved ones.
Jay Ferris.
Jay Ferris.
Hello, Jay.
Just yo.
I don't know how busy you are, but I can build something for Brennan as well. Just let me know.
Okay.
Yank
Okay.
Doodle wants to Yank Doodle. Wants to know, are you making these draw knives for sale?
Yes, I am. Kenny, do you have one? There it is, right there.
6-inch, Yank Doodle. 6-inch. Look at how little that is. It's primo. Making them out of files and stuff. So it's like multi-purpose. You could just shave wood with that if you needed a little bit taken off. You just flip it over. You know what I'm saying? Sharpens nice, beautiful steel, nice, awesome wood handles bolted on there, beauties. 6-inch. This part right here, the blade is 6 inches. Total width. They're amazing for working on axe handles. They're amazing. 9.5 inches. 9.5 inches outside the handle to outside handle. It's not even 10 inches. Can you do them sounds again, please? Oh, absolutely, Yank. No, all day. Saws wedged over a big dead red oak with my Christmas banger today. Ooh, nice. Did it work good, buddy? Huh? Put your post TazMan on my channel to show you my depth gauge. I saw it, Tree Veteran. I saw it, buddy. Oh, look at that. They're awesome. Oh, they're dandy for scraping either direction, towards you, away from you.
Yep.
Take a little bit off. Oh, man, they're dandy.
I repurpose old farriers rafts, files. They really good steel. I put them in the forge. I heat treat them back. Yeah, they're nice. I turn them so your hands are above the blade. You don't have to worry about your hands being down under the blade.
Oops.
Yeah, Russ.
Yeah,
that was Russ's right there. I just showed you Russ Hall's. I'm just trying to get his knife finished up so I can send them off at the same time.
Yank Doodle says, I have a bunch of old files I should send to you.
Heck yeah, Yank. I'll take them.
Tree Veteran, gonna file and listen in. Right on, Tree Veteran. Yeah, Tree Veteran. And it looks like it looks like it's the same issue kind of that I had to get to the 25,000s on a full house chain.
No, Josh, that was Russ Hall's. Yours is in the shop at the grinder. but it's similar. It's the same thing, Josh. That's it right there, basically.
And that left-handed sheath for hunting knife, LOL.
Jay asked you a question.
How's the saw running for you? It ran great in that video. That's all I've run it, Jay, was in that video that day. But I'm going Sunday. It's going with me. Oh, yeah. How do we get in contact? Yank Doodle wants to know. Johnny Arnett?
If you'll go to my web, if you'll go to my channel, John Arnett's Ways, look in my about or the community, I have my web or my email posted. You can just email me, and once you do that, I'll start a conversation. I'll put you in my contacts list, and then it's on from there. I do Venmo, PayPal. You can mail it, however you want to do it. I do the work, and you pay me when I'm done if you like it. If you don't like it, you don't have to pay me. Megan, I'm just a fella. I just like to do stuff with my hands, like Kenny and your husband, and John, and Casterman, all these other guys that work with their hands.
Top notch. That's right.
That guy, that axe he was holding right there, I'm going to tell you, that's one of my heroes too. Tom Joyner is a phenomenal craftsman.
I will, Jay. Think they will ever clone
Hey,
live?
that's add to the bone saw.
I'm gonna need a 6-inch and a 10-inch. Yank says
A 6 and a 10.
B Husky.
B Husky. Howdy, everyone. Cold up here today. Happy New Year, B Husky. Good to see you, brother.
Turkey delivered to 2025.
Andrew Scott, do you deliver to TazPalooza 2025? Johnny, you better get a bigger piece of paper.
I do deliver.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, Yank. These things are wicked. They're so nice, especially like in tight quarters. And for an axe handle, I don't know as though you need a 10-inch or 12-inch or those, the big ones, the ones that big wide. I mean, this thing's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Okie is here.
Okie Woodsman?
Yeah.
There he is. That is a cool draw knife. Aren't they awesome? Okie, Johnny makes these.
I appreciate it, Yank Doodle. And I put a 3.5-inch red oak handle on them. That's a 1-inch dial, shaped to fit the hand. They are threaded too, so if something ever happens to your handle, you can yank a handle off. We'll put a handle back on it. No problem. They're cool. I do Watco those. So you can put Watco on them to keep them from drying out. They're light, aren't they, Kenny?
Oh, yeah.
Super light.
Stop, you weirdo.
If you're going to do a timber frame house, you're going to need a 10-inch.
Collect enough timber to build a timber frame house in a year or two. That's awesome, Yank.
They'll peel the bark right off of one of them.
That's pretty. How much Johnny, 45 for a 6-inch?
Yeah, 45 for a 6-inch. 55 for anything 8 inches or longer.
Yank Doodle. The email address that Pheno just put up, that's John Arnett's email right there.
Thank you, Phenom. Bless you, my friend.
Phenom rocks. You know what Phenom did? Can I tell him, Phenom? Can I tell him what you did? Phenom's a wild man. I'm telling you, he's a wild man.
Heck yeah, John Hudson. Them keen cutters are nice, but
Grandfather, who was a master woodworker and Methodist minister in the mountains of North Carolina. Reds, that's awesome. That's cool that you still have those.
heck yeah, Red. You better hang on to them, buddy. Them old ones are either wore out or gone. I've got some old ones, but the blades so thin on them where they've used them for 50 to 80 years. It's just unbelievable.
Oh, I've built a few smoke poles this year. Right on B. Look at all them hearts flying up there.
It's about 10 yet.
How come I can't do that?
You can swipe up.
Oh, no, I can't touch it. I'm scared.
Well, why? You got an iPhone. You won't have no problems. Right?
Oh, yeah. I may have an iPhone, but my brain is like an F phone.
Goatsy.
Goats! Did you see
Goat.
goats? TazMan-Kenny 4.
Man, Kenny, I want to show them this right here so bad I can't stand it.
Muzzle loaders are a hobby of mine.
I can't do it.
Johnny freaking Arnett. Goats, my friend. 8-foot wide wood lathe and axes designed for hand hewing beams.
They got an offset handle.
I hate these stupid smartphones, B-Sense.
Broad axes. Hewing axe. Hicks nose.
Show them, Johnny. Why don't you want to show them?
That's up to you, buddy. It's up to you.
Show them. Don't you want to show them?
I don't know. I kind of wanted to leave that up to you.
Why? You made it.
Don't matter.
Oh, look at that wickedness.
$30-inch.
Beauty. Show
Straight
it. Show it. Show it.
Josh and Megan.
That's a piece of hickory right there. From a blank.
That's not copied either. Me and that man's right there sitting, worked the lines out how we wanted it.
Youth version of the KY long rifle, flintlock 40 caliber. Oh, I bet that's a neat gun, Yank Doodle.
Oh, yeah.
John, that handle's awesome, man. I can't wait.
Man, I tell you, it's going to be married to something just as awesome, too. Phew, that's scary.
It's going to be scary. It's a scary axe.
Yeah.
Right, Goats? Great to see Jay. Jay made it back from a snowmobile trip to Revelstoke.
No, you can't make this with knitting needles, but I tell you what, there's a lot of thought goes into that. You wouldn't just understand what it takes to make those curves work out.
Yeah, Hicks. That's why I wanted him to show it, Hicks. Other than, I mean, it's awesome. It's a beautiful handle. But that it came from a piece of wood that you were generous enough to get and to make and to let us experiment with them.
Yes.
And to have nice pieces of hickory to work with, buddy.
Look at the grain.
Read your comments. Jesus.
Very cool, Yank. I have Kentucky rifle 50 caliber, shoots well. We're looking for a handle supplier for our axes. Handle supplier. Hicks, what are you going to have going on, buddy?
Jay's needing a handle supplier. I'm gonna tell you what. A man had a duplicator, Jay. Whew. But finding a good used one is just about. I don't know. I don't know what they call. I know they're expensive, but I tell you, it's finding a good supply of wood. Casterman knows all about that.
About as good as a damn Ford is. Oh, B doesn't like smartphones any more than he likes Fords. It is some nice wood, huh, Johnny? That Hicks wood.
Dacks and single curved, straight wedge banging beauty right there. It's just all there. It just has to come out.
902 says, "Hey Jay, have you tried the East Coast Lumberjack out of New Brunswick? B, I have a Cougar Hawken limited edition.
Ooh, that's not.
We looked into a duplicator. A new one is the only way we would go. They're $18,000. We have a wood supply."
Wow. 18.
Thank you, old timer. Thoughts and
That's
prayers, granddaughter, buddy, and for you guys and her family. We love you, man.
Nice.
yes, sir.
Have a great weekend. John
Jay,
Hudson. Have a great weekend. We love you.
okay, Yank, I'll check it when I get off here. I appreciate that, sir.
Get me lost just as fast as Fords leave you stranded once you're lost. Yes, 902. They want too much per handle.
You know that it's terrible what handles. Now, you could go to the hardware store, and Kenny can tell you this. You guys, you can get a hardware store handle for 12, 15 bucks, but you got to search through 50 to find one that's got good grain. It's decently straight. They cut them so fast that they don't even have time to dry a lot of them. They just put a clear coat on them and ship them out, bundle them together. But the option, is if you want custom handles, they sell between $35 and $55. Crazy.
Did 902 notice?
I don't think so. Yeah, right. If you're going to keep your design, then a duplicator is the way to go, unless you can find somebody that's got one local or close that you can supply the wood for them. Then you can really get something going.
Chippy. Chip Chip.
Hello, Chip. Man, it's getting cold outside.
Absolutely, Hicks. I get it, Josh. What did I miss? What are you missing? 902? Something? Anything? Anything different? It's Eli.
I think Eli's in either Pennsylvania or he's in Amish country. I think.
Chip Chip. Come on, 902. You can do it, buddy.
Got it in.
Be Husky.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Appreciate that. A bunch. That 500i that you're breaking in for me, 902. You know what, 902? You know what, buddy? You know what I wish? Your comment on that video. I know you remember the comment that you made on that video about the only way to truly test it is to send it to you. You know what I wish? I wish I could do that. I wish this channel was in the position right now that thing could be on its way to your house to try. I'm not kidding. I wish that. I really wish I could. Really do. I'd love to send that saw around the country and let everybody cut with it.
You would too.
I would. Thanks, Reds.
Andrew Scott says he's breaking one in for you too.
And run handles whenever you put in an order. He's here in Lancaster, PA. I have an issue with that. Someone took a couple handles from the Amish and copied ours. Yank Doodle. Johnny, did you know I used to be Amish?
No, sir, I did not. There's nothing wrong with Amish folk. They're honest, hardworking people. They still know how to live without cell phones and computers and power and all this other stuff.
Quit teasing, Kenny. Okay, folks, I better. Thanks, B. Have a great weekend, buddy. I appreciate you coming on. Quit teasing me, Kenny. I'm not teasing 902. If I'm not kidding.
Heck no.
This channel was in that kind of a position, man, I'd be stoked. I would do that.
That 400 is sick. That thing is.
I saw.
Now you see why I would run a 400 against the same CC ported saw. Oh yeah, that 400's wicked.
That would make.
No, I send the 500i. I seriously wish I could send the 500i all around this whole country for folks to run, and just to see what I'm talking about, what my experience is with that chainsaw. You know, there are people out there that are in that position that won't do that. I'd love to send it around the country. I'd love to send that saw around the country. Just like I sent the first saw kindness around the country to get built. I'd love to send a 500i around the country to get run. So the people that don't think anybody needs a 500i could run a 500i and figure out why they might need a 500i.
Oh, 902.
Yeah. And also to get Aaron's work more out there, more for more people to enjoy. I never listened to a bad word Mama said. Thank you. Did you figure it out yet, buddy? Did you figure it out yet? Come on. I do have big plans for Hicks Hickory, but I'm absolutely doing it correct and on time. It's why I fell back on videos and whatnot, but we're getting there slowly. Absolutely, Josh and Megan, you both are getting there very nicely. I love it. TazMan-Palooza is right around the corner.
It is.
It is.
You know,
that's my only way of really being able to share that awesome saw with folks is if you come out west.
Yeah, because she's not leaving.
I ran a 500i, but never ran a ported saw of anything.
There's one thing I'd like to mention.
The time finally changed on your blue-faced clock.
Yeah, it would.
Blue-faced clock.
What?
My T39 Reese Stallion is arriving tomorrow. I'm super excited. Right on, Reese. I'm glad it's coming. Did I hear Mama say she's shipping her 500 around the country? For
no, God, Jay, that's bullshit.
TazMan-Palooza, 14 days this time. Let's go. Yes, Okie Woodsman, TazMan-Palooza would be a great place to run it. That's right. We can't wait. Look at that. Look at all them capital letters there.
Oh, and if anybody's interested, I'm making leather strops mounted to a board. They're 3.5 by 12 inches. They're on a 5/8 piece of pine. However, I had an idea.
Jay, shut up.
I love it.
I wanted to do something a little different, so I got the rooster involved. And we're not going to do a bunch, just a few. But I had told him to take the two that I had made, sit down, and do some artwork on them. And he did. And I said, title them when you're done, and I'll stamp the title in them. Here's the strop. It's a nice, heavy 12-ounce piece of leather. Great for sharpening axes. You could sharpen your axes or your knives or whatever. Great strops. But he did art. He did his own artwork on just a couple. And I stamped the title of the artwork in the handle, and he put his X on them right there. And he did 2 of them. There's the second. So if you're interested, email me.
Those are so cool. What's the names of them, Johnny?
The name of this piece is Rainbow Sea. That's what he wanted to call it. Yeah.
He said he needs one.
The rooster himself did all that. And this one is titled Paperwork. Paperwork. So there they are.
How is that? How is that leather fastened to the wood?
I use a 2-part epoxy. It's not coming off. No. Very flat. Very flat.
Jay wants paperwork.
I will make regular ones, unpainted. A nice piece of wood. Let me know. I appreciate it.
Jay wants paperwork.
Johnny, Jay wants to buy paperwork from you.
You want the paperwork one? That's this one.
I love it. I love this.
Awesome. Nice leather strop. You got a good one. Yep. Okay, buddy. Appreciate that.
Jay, you noticed the shape of that thing, right? It's multi-purpose. You could just hang it on the wall for art, flip it over to sharpen your knife or your axe or whatever, and also you can grab the handle and, looks like the paddles used to look in school.
They're $15. If anybody wants to know, they're not that expensive.
15.
They're $15.
Awesome.
Jay, yep, I got beat by one.
7 days. Can't wait to see what you think and how you like it. Right on, Brennan. I can't wait, buddy. Yeah, I got beat by one. Looks like a pack.
Yeah. It's a good.
It's almost 6 o'clock, babe.
Yeah, we got 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Then we'll shut her down.
Thank you, Kenny.
No, thank you, Johnny, and thank Rooster as well.
I'll do it. Come here.
You're gonna have to put him to work. You're gonna have to put him to work. He's gonna have to make a bunch.
Yeah, he's gonna have to earn it. I told him he'd get a little commission out of it, and he wants to donate part of it to needy children. So that's what we're going to do. There's always a kid out there that needs something: food, clothes, shoes, pension.
It's been a fun one. Y'all have a good one. Thanks, Yank Doodle. It's great to see you, buddy. I hope everything is going amazing for you, man. We miss you. I love you, man.
Well, Dave, bought your artwork. Come here. You got to tell Jay Ferris thank you. Climb up here. Say thank you, Jay, first.
Thank you.
Here's the artist.
Thank you, Rooster. You're awesome, buddy.
You're welcome.
Big kid needs a 500i. 902, did you figure out what's going on with the video yet, buddy?
Oh.
Jay says, thank you, Rooster.
Tell him thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's an artist.
Absolutely. I love the random names of them too. It's just awesome.
And that's it. That one's sold. Jay bought that one. No, he did. He got this one. This is the one you did that we're going to work on. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on, Johnny, and showing all that awesomeness.
Oh man, it's just fun work. That's all.
I hope it helps you on the journey that you're on right now, brother.
Yeah, it helps out a whole lot. Maybe we can help some kids out too in the process.
Yeah, get more kids out there involved in the real world stuff.
We got to get our kids involved in our lives.
Yeah,
we got to get them away from TVs and the iPhones and the headsets and all this, and get them back outside. Get them in our shop.
Appreciate you.
What do you got there? Oh, found that in the yard today.
Oh, nice chainsaw pull rope.
Yeah.
Might go to old Mac or maybe a Home Light or something, huh?
I don't know. Buried in the leaves.
Megan, building hot rods, axes, and cutting trees. Yeah, buddy. My video today was out in the tree house with the boys. That's awesome, Okie. Jay.
No.
Still building on it. Right on, Okie. 902. Can you read this word today? Can you read that? Taking Waylon cutting with me when he gets older. Yes, sir, Brennan.
He is not.
Nice work. Nice work, Rooster. That's awesome.
Lay him down.
Thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
You are very welcome, buddy. It's Canadian crap. If Rooster's artwork are all sold, he has to do another for me and Josh. Grandpappy turfter in the woods.
I know Josh. I know Megan's gonna love to see you come TazMan-Palooza. I know that.
That's a whole lot better artwork than that. Right, Sauce? I've been trying to super chat 20 minutes. Tree veteran. Oh, it's okay, buddy. I know that.
Papa, look at me.
I know how that goes for sure, buddy. Get it.
Wait.
Hold on. Uh-oh.
No.
No.
Wait, me.
Can you read that word? Does it appear properly to you?
To y'all and see, I can't tell him. And splitting on. Got my password. He is coming. I'm trying, Megan. I'm trying to bring the whole family. It'll be interesting.
Rooster. Oh, it's on. Says Lee on the wall, Kenny. 902. Is this word backwards to you today on this live feed? Is it backwards?
Oh, quit.
Oh, that's nice. Meg says.
Jay.
Right? It's correct. It's correct this week, 902. Hicks Hickory. Thank you again for the super chat.
Thanks, Josh.
Appreciate that. Good tonight.
He just sent Kenny some funds for art supplies. Ain't that cool?
Yeah. Awesome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the laughs. Thanks for the good times. I love it. I hope everybody has a great weekend and a great week next week.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
It's we're actually operating on an iPhone tonight in the selfie phone.
Move.
Because Android has an issue with this situation.
Stay right there.
We had to revert to, but we got her. We got her on the run.
Oh, like this.
Not backwards, Taz, but your finger is upside down now. Awesome. Right on, Curly. Thanks, Curly. Thanks, Goats. Toodles. Appreciate you, Goats. Thank you, Reese. 902. Thank you so much, Jay Ferris, for coming on the live, buddy. I love seeing you. And I'm glad you had a great snowmobile trip.
Happy New Year, Coach.
Jay, I won't call you what your friends call you.
Snow Mexican?
No, not that one. I'll call him a snow Mexican, but I won't call him what his friends call him. We love you.
Oh, a tree hugger.
Oh, there it is. 902. Andrew Scott. Back to work next week. Everybody have a great weekend and a great week. Let's keep 2025 just positive forward motion. Okay? What do you got, Johnny?
God bless y'all. Watch your top knot. Give a couple shout outs and I'll be good.
I don't like the string out.
Okay, buddy.
Take the string out.
Thank you, Kevin Maxim. Thank you so much, Phenom. Phenom, I didn't see your answer. So I'm just going to tell these folks what you did, buddy. The 18 people that are left here, I want everybody to know that Phenom went to every one of my videos. From the first video to the last one that I made, every single video for the last 4.5 years, 5 years, he has commented on every one of those videos, and he went and put a thumbs up on everyone's comment on every single video.
Hi, Megan.
Are you kidding me? Phenom,
wow.
That is it's just mind-boggling to me. It's 1,000 over. I have over 1,000 videos. Okay, every single video, everybody got a thumbs up. Everybody. Thank you so much, Phenom. I don't even know what to say, buddy. I love you, man, and that is an amazing feat in itself, and I appreciate every single bit of it. Every single bit of it. Thank you, John.
You keep a handle on it too, Josh.
Dana, tree veteran.
He's been trying to super chat for the last 20 minutes.
Thank you, tree veteran. I appreciate that, buddy.
Thank you very much.
And I am gonna get another West Coast saw raker gauge, and I'm gonna try it and see if they have fixed the problem, the issue that I have. Because not everybody wants 35,000 low rakers. Not everybody wants that, right?
Especially square.
Not for me anyway. Unbelievable difficulty today. Anything I touch. I get it, man. I know those days, tree veteran. I appreciate it. Kevin Duff, thank you so much. Dana Hudson, we love you. Hope your New Year's is starting out great, everybody, and just keep it rolling. Thank you, Johnny Arnett. Can't thank you enough.
I appreciate you letting me come on here and I'm shaking. You keep showing me that axe. I won't sleep.
Keep an eye out for the video on this. This will be the next raffle up. All right. Love y'all. Take care and be safe. TazMan is rolling. Stay tuned. Appreciate everyone. Here. How do I work this iPhone?
Oh God.